Winning the lottery should be a ticket to paradise, but for many, it quickly becomes a one-way ticket to disaster. From reckless spending to outrageous decisions, these winners turned their fortunes into follies in record time. What drives seemingly sensible people to destroy their fortunes? The shocking truth behind these lottery winners' downfalls will leave you questioning everything. Gerald Muswagon. For many, winning a lottery jackpot is a dream come true, but for Gerald Muswagon, it turned into a chilling nightmare. In 1998, this 42-year-old Manitoba resident snagged a $10 million prize from a mere $2 Super 7 ticket. What followed was a spending spree filled with flashy cars, extravagant parties, and lavish gifts for friends. He even handed out 8 big-screen TVs in one day. But as whispers of alcohol and drugs grew louder, Gerald's life unraveled. Could the weight of sudden wealth have pushed him over the edge? Tragically, just 7 years later, Muswagon took his own life at age 42. His story serves as a stark reminder of how quickly fortune can turn into a curse. Sharon Tirabassi. In 2004, Sharon Tirabassi's life flipped upside down when she won a staggering $10 million in the Lotto Super 7. Growing up in shelters, this was a dream come true, but her fairy tale quickly turned into a cautionary tale. She splurged on lavish parties and expensive cars, and even treated friends to all expenses-paid trips to paradise. But was her generosity blinding her to the inevitable downfall? Within a decade, her winnings evaporated, forcing her back to work. Now renting with 6 kids, she realizes that money doesn't guarantee happiness. It can tear lives apart. Keith Goff. Keith Goff's life was forever altered when he won a staggering £9 million in the National Lottery in 2005. The bakery worker thought all his dreams had come true, but the windfall quickly turned into a haunting reality. Goff splurged on flashy cars, racehorses, and even a VIP box at Aston Villa. However, as his spending spiraled out of control, so did his life. Was the fortune meant to bring happiness, or did it instead expose the cracks in his marriage and character? Tragically, 5 years later, he succumbed to alcoholism, dying at just 58. Alex Toth. In 1990, Alex Toth won $13 million in the lottery, a dream come true for a man who had just $25 to his name. Initially, he and his family dove headfirst into a celebrity lifestyle, staying in a $1,000 a night Las Vegas hotel, gambling, and enjoying lavish dinners. But the good times didn't last. Soon, accusations and financial troubles began to pile up, leading to bankruptcy and even tax fraud charges. Was it fate that turned his fortune into misfortune, or was it all a result of poor choices? By 2008, Toth died broke and alone, a tragic end to a roller coaster ride of excess. Michael Carroll Meet. Michael Carroll, the man who became known as the King of Chavs after winning a staggering £9.7 million in the lottery at just 19. The year was 2002, and Carroll's life transformed overnight. With newfound wealth came a taste for excess, drugs, alcohol, and wild parties filled with orgies. He boasted of sleeping with over 4,000 women, hosting Roman-style orgies, and spending thousands daily on cocaine. But was this extravagant lifestyle worth the price he paid? By 2013, he lost it all, and was forced to return to his old job as a bin man, declaring bankruptcy and leaving behind a trail of chaos. William Bud Post. William Bud Post's life took a dramatic turn when he won a staggering $16.2 million in the Pennsylvania lottery in 1988. The thrill of his newfound wealth quickly soured. Within weeks, he had already blown through a significant portion on lavish purchases, from restaurants to an aeroplane, sinking deep into debt. His brother tried to have him murdered for the inheritance, and Post faced lawsuits from his landlady. By the end of his life, he was $1 million in debt, living on food stamps, and regretting his choices. Did he mismanage his fortune, or was he simply cursed by bad luck and bad decisions? By 2006, he was dead, a victim of the very riches he once thought would save him. Janet Leigh. In 1993, Janet Leigh's life changed dramatically when she won an astonishing $18 million in the Illinois lottery. The South Korean immigrant, who had once struggled to support her family while running a wig shop, quickly became known for her generosity. With annual payments of $620,000, she donated millions to charity, including substantial gifts to political campaigns. But was her kindness the very thing that led to her downfall? Within a decade, Leigh was forced to declare bankruptcy, ending up with just $700 to her name and $2.5 million in debt. David Lee Edwards. In 2001, David Lee Edwards won a staggering $280 million in the Powerball lottery. But instead of a fairy tale, his life spiraled into a nightmare. Once a former convict living in Kentucky, he quickly went from rags to riches, indulging in luxury cars, a mansion, and a private jet. But was he truly prepared for the chaos that followed? By 2006, they were living in a storage shed, engulfed in addiction and debt. Edward's story serves as a haunting reminder of how fortune can quickly turn into a curse. Tragically, he passed away in 2013 at the age of 58, having lost everything he once held dear. Billy Bob Harrell Jr. In 1997, Billy Bob Harrell Jr. thought his life was set when he won a staggering $31 million in the Texas lottery. Once a humble Home Depot worker, he embraced the fortune, showering family with gifts and generously donating to his church. But as the cash flow turned into a flood of requests, his world unraveled. Could his generosity have led to his downfall? Less than 2 years after his win, Harrell tragically took his own life, a haunting reminder that money can bring more pain than joy. Jack Whitaker. Jack Whitaker thought winning a record $315 million in the Powerball lottery in 2002 would be a blessing, but it became a curse. Just days after his win, the construction entrepreneur, already worth $17 million, began a wild spending spree. From strip clubs to lavish parties, Whitaker's life spiraled into chaos. How did fortune turn into misfortune? In the years that followed, he faced devastating family tragedies, lost hundreds of thousands to theft, and even became embroiled in legal battles. Whitaker tragically passed away in 2020, remembered as one of Powerball's unluckiest winners. These stories show that sudden wealth can quickly become a burden, leading to devastating consequences. What could these winners have done differently to escape their fates? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more shocking tales. Thanks for watching.